everyone, welcome back to the You Need a Budget YouTube channel. My name is Ashley. I went grocery shopping today. I got home from Trader Joe's, was so hungry. I put all the refrigerated items away. I made myself lunch. I ate lunch, pulled everything back out so that I can share it with you guys. So I'm gonna do a Trader Joe's grocery haul and I'll show you the items I bought today, and then I'll also show you a few of my staples from that store. Things I like to keep on hand, always in the house, and that I've been repurchasing for years. If you read any of the articles like best things to buy at Trader Joe's, a lot of them say the cauliflower gnocchi. So when I was there a couple weeks ago, I bought 2 bags and I made one bag exactly how the instructions said to, and I didn't love it. I didn't think it was that good. So I've had this other bag just sitting in my freezer and I decided I wanted to use it. So I went to Pinterest and I found a recipe for a sheet pan meal, which I love those. I feel like they're so easy and really hard to mess up. So I bought all the ingredients I needed for that. Broccoli, Parmesan cheese, marinara sauce, and chicken sausage. It was so easy to make. All I had to do was chop up the broccoli and the chicken sausage. I used my largest cookie sheet and I put everything on the sheet with a little bit of olive oil spray and garlic salt. And then I put the entire tray in the oven. So it was incredibly simple and it was so good. I will put the recipe down below and then let me show you. I have leftovers. I'm hoping it's gonna be just as good heated up, and the cauliflower gnocchi baked is a million times better than how I made it the last time. So I'm really excited and I would definitely repurchase those. Okay, trying to get myself a little bit organized. I did have to buy eggs today. I don't normally have to buy eggs because my in-laws have chickens, but I was running really low and I wasn't sure the next time I would see them. So decided to get myself some eggs, and I also got a bag of Brussels sprouts. I cannot believe I have spent most of my life thinking I hated Brussels sprouts. My first trip to Charleston, which was a few years ago, I ordered a meal and I didn't realize that Brussels sprouts came with the meal, or I probably wouldn't have ordered it. But I tried it and I fell in love. And now I try to get Brussels sprouts as often as I can. I've tried to perfect my own technique for making Brussels sprouts, and I've been making them in a cast iron skillet. But for Christmas, my mother-in-law got me an air fryer lid for my Instant Pot, and unfortunately I haven't used it yet. It's just been sitting there, but I'm determined that this is gonna be the week I try it. And I thought Brussels sprouts might be a good first attempt. One of my plans this weekend is to make the glow bars from the Oh She Glows cookbook. Those are my favorite. I used to make them all the time, but I haven't in a while, so I needed a few ingredients. I needed rolled oats. This bag is so big. I was hoping for a smaller bag, but I will find some other uses for these. There is a gluten-free oatmeal cookie recipe on the back that looks pretty good. I also needed unsweet flaked coconut and also raw sunflower seeds. And I like sunflower seeds in the bars, and then those are also great to just throw on top of a salad. 2 green things, the Trader Joe's Green Goddess salad dressing, avocado, green onion, cold pressed lemon juice, chives, basil, and garlic. And then this I've never tried before. It's the vegan kale cashew basil pesto. I was watching somebody's Trader Joe's haul and they raved about this, so I thought maybe it would be worth the try. The other new thing I got, which I think is just new at Trader Joe's, there was quite the crowd around this, but this is the vegan chickenless seasoning salt with salt, onion powder, turmeric, and garlic powder. It says for delicious, full flavor, add to soups, salads, broths, vegetables, or wherever you'd like a little something extra. So I know that I already like the everything but the bagel seasoning blend and the Himalayan pink salt crystals. So I'm hoping that this becomes another favorite. For snacks, which is one of my favorite reasons for going to Trader Joe's, I got the dark chocolate covered mini pretzels, which are so good. And I have an honorable mention. I can't claim this as a staple yet because I only bought it on my last trip, but I meant to grab another bag today and I completely forgot. The heirloom popcorn with avocado oil and pink salt. Oh my soul, this is so good. Again, only my first bag, but this will be on my next trip. This will be #1 on my shopping list. I have a couple fun purchases. The lemon cookie scented candle. This must be, unfortunately, a seasonal item. I bought it a couple times last year and then I haven't seen it in a while, but it's back and I'm so excited. So I made sure to buy 2 this time, but this is my favorite kitchen candle. It makes it smell like you've been really busy and baking all day. And then the Trader Joe's sparkling coconut water with yuzu. This is so good. It reminds me of one of the best nights. I was in New York City with my friend Ashley and she really wanted to go to this famous ramen place. We didn't have a reservation, but we got seated really quickly. We had the most fun waiter. We had amazing seats looking right into the kitchen and it was just a great night. The ramen was delicious and they served it with this yuzu soda, which was kind of like Sprite, but not really, and a million times better. And I've tried to find it. I've gone to international markets. A couple people recommended World Market, but I couldn't find it there. So this sparkling water, coconut water with a little bit of yuzu, just reminds me of it enough. So I don't buy it every single time, but it's a nice treat. Okay, that is everything I bought today, but I do have 7 staples that you can usually find in my house. And if you watch the video on how to save money on food, I was introduced to the concept of the emergency meal, which has been so helpful. So for an emergency meal to be successful, it's something you can keep on hand. For me, that's in the freezer. It has to be less expensive than ordering takeout or ordering pizza, but it also has to be delicious. So it's something you actually want to eat. For my emergency meal, I love the mandarin orange chicken. So I keep that and frozen rice in the freezer just to have on hand, because even if I'm on top of things meal planning, there are definitely days where making dinner is the last thing that I want to do. So it's so nice to always have that as an option. When I worked in an office, in my snack drawer, had an entire drawer dedicated to snacks. You could always find the Belgian dark chocolate nonpareils. They are delicious. They're like fancy, gigantic snow caps, like what you would get at the movies, and the sesame honey cashews. This also comes in an almond variety, and both are amazing. I also love these cauliflower and broccoli vegetable patties. They're basically cauliflower, broccoli, and potato with a few other ingredients. You can put them on top of salads. Some people use them in place of a burger, but my favorite way is to actually have them when I'm having either breakfast or breakfast for dinner, and I put egg on top of them, and I think they are so good. Sometimes I will add a little bit more salt if I want them to be a little bit more flavorful, but again, something that can just live in the freezer and be a very easy meal. Final 2, I have the organic coconut Aminos. This can be used like soy sauce, but it's made out of coconut sap, I think. It's great with fried rice. That's probably how I use it most often, but you can also use it to make really delicious marinades. I couldn't make a Trader Joe's video without talking about at least one product from the beauty aisle. This is the 100% pure jojoba oil. I've been repurchasing this for years. If you're like me and have sensitive, acne-prone skin, this might be a great option because it's a non-fragrant plant oil. So you can use this as a moisturizer to remove makeup. My favorite way to use it is to mix in a little bit to whatever body lotion I'm using. I almost forgot the eucalyptus. This is not a staple. This is a nice treat, but this entire bunch was $3.99. I like to decorate with it. And if you follow Trader Joe's list on Instagram, which is one of the big Trader Joe's accounts, she recommends hanging this off your shower head using the rubber band that comes around the eucalyptus. And when you turn on hot water in your shower, this will make your entire bathroom smell incredible. Just eucalyptus is such a nice, relaxing, spa-like scent. So again, not a staple, but something nice to have every once in a while. That's everything I have for today, but if you shop at Trader Joe's and you have any favorites, leave those in a comment down below because I'm always looking for new things to try. And I think my next grocery video, hopefully, will be an Aldi one. I'm really excited about it. I wanted to wait until Jeremy gets home, which we're like at the 2-week countdown, which I'm really excited. So it would be easier to compare and see what kind of cost savings Aldi actually is. But thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again very soon.